Okay, so first I want to go over what I talked about in the last video briefly about how to identify the three basic cases of F2L. Then I want to talk about ways where you could easily identify pairs that are in the top layer, and then how to identify those same pairs when they are vertically placed. So there are three things we're going to be looking at first. The three are if the white is on top, if both colors are the same, and if both colors are not the same. One more tip to remember too when looking at the cube is that the warm colors are opposite. So red and orange will be opposite, and the cool colors are opposite, so green and blue. White and yellow are opposite too. This goes with if you're using the standard color scheme. So the first one would be white on top. So we have red and blue with white on top. So we need to find the red and blue edge. So here's red and blue edge here. So we're just going to put this in the top layer and make sure we don't lose this. So you can either turn it up like this or move this out of the way and turn it up like this. Doesn't really matter as long as you get it in the top layer. So now we have white on top. So we're going to rotate this now, the edge piece, so it matches the color on the side, not the color on the top. So we're going to rotate this towards blue, and then we're going to now turn it away from red because red is top. So we're going to turn it away from this color. So turn this towards the orange side, and now you can move this piece over and they're paired. And when you put it up in the top layer, they're connected. And now you can move it away, turn this side up because this is where you want it to go, and then replace it. And now when you put your cross piece back, it's paired. And that's white on top. The next one will be if both colors are opposite. So we've got the red and green corner piece here, and then we've got the red and green edge piece here. So first step, bring it to the top. So now they're both here. And then the next step is to pair them. So this is actually already in position, but what we want to do is find the corner here. So this is red and green, this is where it's going to go. And then we're going to rotate this away. So it's white is still facing, and this will give us the position to line up the edge piece. So it should always be in this row here next to the corner. So if it's the same color as the top, it'll stay here. If it's the same color, it'll be here. If it's opposite colors, it'll be like it is. So now this is in the right position to pair. This will be important for the rest of the video. So when you move here, you can now easily pair it like that. So you're just moving this back over to where it needs to be. And then you're just going to turn it towards the edge piece so now they match, and then put it where it needs to go, and then put this back. And that's when the pieces are opposite. Now when the colors are the same, like this one, orange and green, same process, right? So here's the corner, this is where we want it to be, so we're going to move it away so white's facing the side. Instead of putting it down here, which is where we would want it if it was green, we want it up here where it's orange. So we're just going to put this down, turn this away, so that way when we put this back up, they're side by side, and now it's paired. And now we want it to be here, so we'll just move it past it, turn it up, put it in, and then we're done. Now I'm going to show you guys a trick to how to identify pairs when they're already together, so you can most efficiently separate them so you can pair them. So I had trouble remembering these when I was learning, and what helped me was assigning pictures to them. So you'll see what I mean. So this one I call Submarine, just because it looks, I don't know, that's the first thing that came to my mind. This is what happens. Just trust me. So Submarine is the same in the front, and this is like the periscope, right? The white is the open. So Submarine, periscope. Why? I don't know. That's just what happened. So Submarine needs to go underwater. So we want it to go down here. So we're going to turn it away. We're going to turn this up. We're going to replace it. And we're just going to put it back down. So now it's ready to go. So then we just need to turn this over one time, turn this up one time, turn it over one more time, and now they're paired. And then just replace your cross, and there's your pair. Move it away, turn it up, turn it over, put it down. And that's Submarine. The next one we have is Winky Face. So Winky Face is the same on top. One is open, one is closed. This looks like a winking eye. This is an open eye. And to remember how to pair Winky Face, you always turn it towards the winking eye. So head tip towards the blinking eye. So tip, move it away one time, put it back. Now put this back to where it needs to go over the corner. which is 2 times, and now you can pair them because it's just like we talked about before with the opposite colors. So now they're paired, turn it to insert it, and that's Winky Face. This one I call Catapult. It's when the colors are opposite. If they were the same and it was white on top, it would be Submarine, but they're opposite, so it's Catapult. Again, I don't know why, this is just what I came up with. So Catapult, like this is like the part that throws, so Catapult tips. So we tip and we throw it twice, because Catapults throw things far. And then we put this back, and then we go one more time, because it needs to make a full rotation. And now, just like before, we're in position to pair, and that's Catapult. This one I call Side Elevator. It's when the colors are opposite and the elevator door is on the side. If the colors were the same and the white was on the side, it would just be solved, right? So the colors are opposite, elevator door on the side. So elevators go down, so we're right over the part we need to be in between the orange and green. Elevator goes down, this goes over twice, and then this goes over twice. And now they're paired, and you can just turn it once, and we're done. And that's sideways elevator. This one I call front elevator. So if it was the same colors, it would be Winky Face, but it's not, it's the opposite, so it's front elevator. So this is the elevator door, it's facing the front, not the side. So this is where we want it to go, right? So front elevator, we're gonna turn it away so we can't see the white. So not up here where we can see the white, but away where we can't see the white. So turn it away, and then elevator goes down. And then we're gonna move this edge piece away one more time, and then elevator comes back up. And then we're gonna put the elevator back to where it needs to be, which is right between these two, and now they're paired. So now you can just do that to finish it. And that's front elevator. Once you get comfortable identifying those pairs when they're in the top layer, you can also identify them when they're in a vertical position as well, without having to move them to the top layer if you'd rather not do it that way. This one is side elevator if it's vertical. So side elevator, if you move it to the top layer, you'll have side elevator. So if it's like this, it's vertical elevator, I guess. So if you don't feel like moving it up to do side elevator, you could also do this. U, R, U prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, and it'll pair it for you. And then you can insert. This one is front elevator, but again, if they're stacked vertically, so this would be front elevator. You could also look at it as catapult if you did it that way. Your choice. I call it front elevator still, or vertical front elevator, I don't know. But because the method to solve it from this position is similar to front elevator to me. So move this away, except this goes down now, the edge piece goes down, and then you're gonna put the elevator portion back, and then the elevator portion then goes down. So now they're paired on the bottom. Remember your cross piece is over here, so you can't put the cross back right away. So you move this up first, then put your cross piece back, and now they're up here, and you want them here, so you can solve like that. This would be vertical front elevator with white facing right, so move the white away so it's over here. Put this down in the front, and then put this back where it was. And now move this down here so they match. Put your cross pieces back, and now you're in position to insert it as normal. This one would be vertical submarine. So it'd be submarine like this. It'd be Winky Face like this. You want to call it vertical Winky Face, vertical submarine. I don't know. Again, I call it vertical submarine because to solve it makes me think of it similar to submarine. So to solve it, you do this. You move this over here, and then move this up and put this down, and then move this over here, and then put this back up, and that's it. And it's ready to get solved. So vertical submarine opposite side, we're going to move it away like this, move this down, then U2, and move this back up. And now you see they're separated like we want them to be, so we can move this back one more time, put this here, and then they're paired. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.